Okay. What's up, everybody? It's your boy JSP. So, what I want to talk about is that I'm an anime fan, and I've always been one. It started a very long time ago. I love anime, and I always wanted to write my own anime, or maybe manga, but I just couldn't ever do it because nothing ever came to mind. But just last night, I had a dream. It came to me it was crazy. But I'm making a story, a light novel. I'm starting off with a light novel. I'm not gonna go straight into no anime or manga. I'm gonna start off with a light novel. And when the light novel gets more traction and everything, I'm going to try and make it into a web comic with webtoon. That's what I mainly want to do. But I'm starting off with, I'm just starting off with a light novel. Now, this light novel is going to be titled Military and Siblings. And it's going to be real interesting. It's going to be a pretty serious story. Of course, it's going to have its comedy parts, but it's mainly going to be, futuristic, military style, drama, and it's gonna be real interesting. So I made this little synopsis or whatnot, and it's just a rough draft. It's not anything special. It's probably gonna change, but this is basically what I'm starting with. Okay, so first part takes place. The beginning is in 2025. The main character is born after Hell's invasion of Earth. He joins the heavy-duty Metal Samurai military in 2042 when he is 17 in a military fort at one of the territory states of the East. A new large man-made island that has 24 states and 15 of them are military states. Okay. So, the war itself. It is known as the War for Humanity. It all started in 2023 when some scientists had found an ancient portal to Hell, which they tried to get the world's leaders' approval to do research and have diplomatic relations with Hell. But a young and reckless researcher had opened the portal and ultimately pissed off one of Hell's high generals, which started the war itself. But it really heated up in 2025 when Hell's forces had completely wiped out the United States as well as half of China with meteor magic. Now, I put that in there to be very interesting. That's going to be one of the main events that happen in the story, which is going to be part of the prologue. But which that started the alliance, and the world's leaders decided to make a military island called the Territory States of the East. The high-tech armor that the TSTE military uses, as well as the weapons, included Grade 1 private armor, I'm sorry about this, hold up real quick. Sorry about that. So what was I? Let's see. Oh yeah, I was on the high-tech armor that the TSTE military uses, as well as the weapons included. Now I haven't really figured out the weapons itself, but I figured out the armor and enhancement to go with all that. Grade 1 private armor. Privates are enhanced with a type of enhancer created from demon blood. They have normal high-grade metal armor. Grade 2 lieutenant armor. They are enhanced with high general demon blood, which enables them to use magic to an extent. They have mechanized armor made from uranium and titanium. Grade 3 Royal Guard armor. They are enhanced with very rare demon priest blood. This allows them to perform magic and superhuman feats and be able to handle the Royal Guard armor made from highly rare metal, only found in Hell's ruins. And finally, Grade 4 Major armor. Only a few high-ranking officers have this armor, and rare enhancement demon blood taken directly from the Demon King's son, which is royal blood. Their armor is made from an ore that is still it's still very little known about, but it creates a practically indestructible armor, and the Demon Prince blood pretty much makes the Major as strong as the king himself, which the king was best about one of the Majors, which made him retreat his forces back to demon-controlled countries, and not to hell, but you know, that's their main base of operations, you know. But family ties but are unknown. So with this, I'm basically explaining, you know, how these four characters, they're siblings, but it's gonna get interesting. The main character has other siblings, one younger and two older. They all have different mothers, but the same father. The father was a player. It just came out of nowhere. But they don't know about their family ties just yet, except for the oldest one, because the oldest one always got to know everything. The main character does know that the youngest is his sister and takes care of her because they were in the same foster home after both their mothers died at the same time, which was very suspicious. But I mean, that's basically a, you know, synopsis about it. And you know, I'm honestly like very excited for this, and it's really a very interesting story that, you know, just came to me in a dream. And the fact that I have all of this information just, you know, in me, and you know, I can, you know, pull from other anime and put them together and make a whole new thing. And you know, it's really gonna be interesting. I mean, you know, this is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I'm finally getting the chance to do it. And I'm finally, you know, I finally have, you know, my own, you know, workspace basically, and you know, so basically my plans for this light novel, get it to a certain point in, you know, popularity and all that, and try and make, you know, a web comic and put it on Webtoon. And you know, who knows, you know, it could, you know, the Webtoon could get like super popular. It could get super popular and actually be turned into an anime. Now, I got this from most of